Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, how are you? My name is Stephany and I love everything planner related, so I hope that you'll stick around and consider subscribing for weekly videos. But the day is finally here. We are starting our new planners if you did decide to switch, and I'm going to be planning the first week in my new social media planner, which is going to be this 5-in-1 Go Get a Girl planner. And this one is a monthly, daily, and weekly planner. And as you can see, I added a few stickers here in the monthly view. And then I did use this monthly vision board to plan out my Instagram grid and just a few stats here. But I'll go ahead and link that video up here in the cards and down in the description box below if you guys want to check this out. But I thought that I would use the Happy Planner Colorful Floral Sticker Book just so it could all flow together. So that's exactly what I plan to do. So let's see. I can't do a lot of pre-planning when it comes to my social media planner, just because of what I'm getting ready to do, and that is have a baby pretty soon. So I can't look too much into the future. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay down a few stickers down and then fill it in as I go. So I can't plan too much. So we'll see how that goes. So here for this weekly view, what I thought that I would do is use this top section up here, and it's marked morning, afternoon, and evening, but that's not how I'll be using it. I'm going to use this top section for YouTube videos, and then this middle section for Instagram posts, and then this bottom section for tracking my stats here on YouTube and on Instagram as well. So I just want that weekly overview here. So what I wanted to do is just add a little bit of stickers, and let's see. And I'm going to be using a lot of mile liners and highlighters in this planner specifically. Just want it to be mostly functional. So I'll be using a lot of those. So I'm just gonna lay that one there and maybe lay down a quote. There's a few quotes in here. So how about maybe we do this one? Stop and smell the roses. All right, so there we go. That looks good. And maybe I could do something over here as well. But like I said, I'm going to be using mile liners. So I did grab a few of these Zig Clean color dots, as well as some zebra mile liners. I thought these colors went really well with this sticker book. So let's actually grab this purpley color. And what I want to do is, because I'm going to be tracking 3 things down here. So I'm going to track how many subscribers I have here on YouTube, how many followers I have on Instagram, and there was something else that I tracked here. I just cannot remember right now. But what I thought I would do is just, let's see. All I wanted to do is just highlight for those 3 things. And then maybe I could move this down so it's not all just in one section. And then we'll move down here. And then just alternate, that way it's not all just all in one row. So then here we're gonna go up here. And I love that this view now has Saturday and Sunday in its own space, because in the older version they used to share a space. So I'm pretty happy that they went ahead and just did it this way, because it just gives us much more space, just like I'm able to do right here. So I'm loving the new upgrades that this planner did. And so, like I said, up here I'm gonna track the YouTube video. So because I don't know when I'm going to be releasing videos, I'm going to leave this blank, but at least I put one Instagram post a day. It's rare when I do two, and it's rare when I don't post anything. So at least I post once. So what I'm gonna do here is just add a dot. So I'm just going to do it like this as well. That way it's not just straight. So this one will go here, and this one right there. Okay, so there we go for my stats for Instagram posts, and then I'll come back in with this purple color and then fill this out. And again, I'll do the highlighter instead of the bullet point. So I love this notes section too. That's something that wasn't here in the previous one, because Saturday and Sunday did share one whole space and the boxes were wider. So I love this. I think it's turning out really well. So maybe for now I am done here. And this week does start on Thursday, July 1st. So I only have to plan out for Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday do share a day, which I'm fine with, because there's not a lot that I do on the weekend. So that's actually perfect. So here, what I plan to do is use this Today I Am Grateful For to highlight if a YouTube video is going out, because I usually post in the morning. So I want that to be the first thing that I see when I flip to the daily view. So right here, I'm going to put what YouTube video is going out. And then this hourly schedule, instead of using it like this, I am actually going to use it as a list of things to do. Because for social media, I don't really need a hourly schedule. So instead of just blocking it out with washi tape, I'm just gonna leave it alone, because that's just gonna be too much work in the long run trying to cover it up. And I'd rather just leave it like that and add my own bullet points. And this is new. They used to have writing on here which would tell you how, not tell you, but just suggest how to use this box as an affirmation box and just an inspirational quote for the day. But they did remove that text, and now it's just blank, and that's perfect, because I did have to cover it up every single week. So I love this. They did add half an hour, because it used to be just every hour, and then they did add that half hour. So it did make this longer, and then they moved work to do and personal to do over here, which I am loving. I think that gives us so much more space, and it just looks clean. And then here, did you move closer toward breaking or creating your habit today? And this ties back to your monthly view, which is, what habit are you trying to break or create this month? So you would write it here and then track if you did move closer to breaking it or creating that habit today. And then it does have movement and notes. So I'm not going to be using these two just because this is for social media, so I don't have to track that. I mean, I could track this habit here, so it just depends on what I want to do with this, but for the most part I won't be using this. And then what I was thinking about doing on the work to do is tracking what I post on Instagram here. And then on the personal to do is going to be my stats, because even though I'm doing it here in this weekly view, I'm going to be tracking it here as well, because if I ever want to go back and just get an overview of the whole week, of course I'm going to go here instead of flipping through 7 pages just to see the difference. So instead of doing that, I'll just transfer all of this information over to this weekly view, and then I have it all laid out in 2 pages and not 7. But when I'm tracking this, I'm going to be using my daily view and not my weekly view. So I just love this weekly view. I think it's going to be amazing. I just feel that a daily planner always needs a weekly overview. So that's kind of the plan on how I want to use these sections. So let's see. I want to add... so for the monthly vision board, I used these flowers that were filled in. So I was thinking that maybe on these 3 pages, I could use the ones that are just outlined. So maybe I can just place this right in here. Hopefully I can get it straight, because that's not always the case. So there's that. And so maybe I can use this bigger one for Friday and maybe add my own little quote. So let's go back to these ones and maybe use a shorter one. So as far as this one goes, let's place it maybe up here. And then we'll trim this off. And let's go with this purple one. This one just says, grow your own way. So how about maybe right there? And I hope that's straight enough. And let's trim this off. I am super excited to be using this planner as my social media planner. I think I really have it down to where I know exactly how I want to use it and what I want to track and do exactly. So how about if I put this here? That way I don't waste it. So that could work. Let's just slice this little bit off. Okay, so yeah, that looks good. And we'll save this one. Maybe we could use it somewhere else. Okay, so then let's see. So here, like I mentioned, I'm going to be using this as a list. So I'm going to use my clean dot color and make those bullet points. So I don't want to start off at the very top, just because I know that my to-do list for the day as far as social media goes is not going to be that long. I know that I'm going to need to track if I'm going to film a video for the day, if I need to take pictures for Instagram, if I need to edit them, whatever it may be, this is where it's gonna go. But I don't need this big of a list. But as the week goes on and I get settled right in with this planner, I know if I need my list to be longer or shorter or how it'll go. I can always add bullet points. So that's not a big deal. So what I'm going to do is, so it could look like spread out and not just all in one place is to spread out these bullet points. So I'm going to be skipping lines so it does look full and not bare. So skip and then add, skip and then add, skip, add, and then skip, add. Okay, so I think that looks good. Maybe just add one more. So if I need it longer, I can always come back and add more. If I need it shorter, I can always start 2 lines down. So I just want it to be as even as possible. I know it's not necessary, but that's just the way that I want to do it. And so let's see. So here, this is where I'm going to track my stats on a daily basis. I'm not sure if I want to highlight or bullet points. I know they're there already. Just trying to see if this transferred over. And it didn't, so that's great because this is really thick paper. So that is reassuring. And then for this one, how about we switch? Well, actually, never mind. Here we go. And then use this one. So we started here. Then skip. Then add. Skip, add, skip, add, skip, add, skip, add, then skip and add. Okay, and then let's see how it'll look if I were to highlight this section. So I need to track 3 things. So let me see. I was trying to look for a ruler, but I don't think I have one. Let me just use this page marker that came with my planner, and I need 3. So where could I put those? 1, because like I said, I want everything spaced out evenly. So let's add 1 here, and that way it adds a little bit of color as well. So there's 1, and it actually smeared a little bit. Trying to see if I had another ruler. Let's see about this Erin Condren one. Okay, the material's different, so it didn't smear. And then this last one here. Okay, so that looks good. And then maybe either I'll do the same here for Instagram posts or just do a bullet point. Here, I'm not sure because this is a dot. It's not technically a highlighter. And that's a really fine tip. So let's just move forward and then do the weekend and see how I feel about it once I am done. So as you can see, it has the hourly schedule, so no half hour here on the weekend. And like I said, that's fine because I don't need it. So that's just kind of perfect for me. So maybe here I could add some more flowers. This is a little bit big. Okay, so I feel like I could put it on this side. And then we could add some sort of header. Let's see. maybe this one will look cute. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and add the bullet points here too. So here I'm going to start up here and then maybe like this. And again, I'm just trying to space it out evenly. So maybe like that, and then here I'll start down here. And I think that one should be it. And so let's see, the personal is always going to be for my stats. And then this could be Instagram post for Saturday and then Instagram post for Sunday. So see how that works. I think that's just gonna be perfect. And I think, I don't know, I'm just so scared to make and use this as a highlighter because I don't want to mess up this dot. Come back next week for the plan with me and I can show you guys exactly how it turned out and what I ended up doing and how it looks all filled in. Because I think for now I am done planning for the weekly view and for the daily view for the first week in our new planners. So I cannot wait to start filling this in and just start tracking all of my social media again now that I'm back on YouTube and on Instagram as well. So I'm pretty happy with it. Let's go ahead and clean all of these out. To officially finish setting up my social media planner just the way I wanted to, I am going to be putting her in my Notiq cover, and I'm going to be using this pretty pink one. I think it's going to look really good with the gray cover on my Go Get It Girl planner, and I just think it's going to look amazing. But I do want to add some little functional and decoration on the inside here in the pocket. So I did pull out some of these little cards and decoration items, and let's see. So I do have some of these dots, and I thought that maybe I could place them here in the pockets just so I have something in case I do need to add a few dots. And at the same time I do want these pockets to look pretty. So we have dots and then maybe these little what are these, rectangles or maybe like corner or squares. So maybe we could stick these to here, maybe like that. That way it looks cute and functional at the same time. And then add maybe these corner ones here in the bottom. How would that look? Okay, so that doesn't look bad. It's both functional and decorative. And let's see. Maybe we could use one of these to decorate here using this teardrop paper clip. So which one did I want to use? Make happiness a priority and be gentle with yourself in the process. Make time for planning. Wars are won in the general's tent. And then we have grow with the flow. Excuse me while I succeed. Oh, I actually like that one. So these are gray. We're not really using gray. We're using like brown tones and pink. So I think these ones would work. And then maybe layered with one of these. Or maybe the bow. Oh, I think I like the bow. So somehow, excuse me while I succeed. Maybe something like this. So yeah, let's see. Let's add this cute little bow here, and then we'll paper clip it. Maybe something like that. Okay, so I think that looks good. Don't think that looks terrible. Well, how would it look with this one now? Just gotta move it. Maybe if I put the paper clip first. So maybe something like that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave it like that. So if anything, I can always change it up, add something else, but I just really wanted to officially set this planner up. And so that looks good. And then let's go ahead and insert this one, because even though we have pockets here, I don't tend to add anything in those ones, just so the planner could lay flat. And then I did want to move this bookmark, and one comes with your planner, and then I did buy 2 more, because what I was thinking about doing is adding one in the monthly view. So go ahead and place it here. Okay, and then the weekly, and then the daily view as well. So I can just flip the page nice and quick. Perfect. Now she's officially set up. I can go ahead and turn the page to the monthly, the weekly, and then the daily as well. Okay, perfect. So I'm loving that. And then she's officially in her new little cover. And I just love the way the pink and the gray looks. I think it looks really good. And then all I need to do is just add my pen. And I've been using this Sharpie S gel, and I love it. I also love my Papermate. What is it? It's not the Flare, and the name is slipping my mind right now, but I just love the way that this looks. She's gonna be in here nice and warm, and I don't have to worry about messing her up. She is in here. So yeah, I love the way that everything turned out, and come back to see how she looks filled in the plan with me for next week. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to check me over on Instagram at stephanyhappilyplans. And I'll see you next time.